Could a journey into the surreal landscapes of the subconscious provide the ultimate fix for a crumbling family, or is perfection just a dangerous illusion waiting to trap the mind? In Your Dreams 2025 is a vibrant and emotionally charged must-watch that pushes the boundaries of animation to explore the messy reality of sibling bonds and parental struggle. This Netflix original delivers a visually stunning adventure through Breakfast Town and nightmare realms that will leave you questioning if facing a painful truth is better than living in a flawless fantasy. With standout voice performances and a daring script that refuses to sugarcoat life's hardships, it is a rare family film that respects the intelligence of its audience while providing a wild and imaginative ride. In Your Dreams is a 2025 animated adventure comedy directed by Alex Wu and co-directed by Erik Benson. This film marks the directorial debut for Wu, who previously served as a prominent story artist at Pixar on classic titles like Wall-E and Ratatouille. Produced by Netflix Animation in collaboration with Kuku Studios and featuring visual effects by Sony Pictures Imageworks, the movie showcases a high level of technical artistry and a creative pedigree that many enthusiasts have closely monitored since its initial announcement. The story is an original screenplay written by Wu and Benson with a story contribution from Stanley Moore. It features a talented voice cast including Simu Liu and Cristin Milioti as the parents Michael and Joanne Ting, while Jolie Hoang-Rappaport and Elias Janssen voice the central siblings Stevie and Elliot. Supporting roles are filled by Craig Robinson as the eccentric stuffed giraffe Baloney Tony and Omid Jalili as the mythical Sandman. Notable crew members include production designer Steve Pilcher and veteran composer John Debney, who provides the musical score. Rather than being a sequel or an adaptation of existing material, In Your Dreams is a standalone project rooted in the personal childhood experiences of director Alex Wu. It explores the emotional complexities of a family on the verge of separation and the desperate attempts of children to fix what they perceive as a broken home through the lens of a fantastical dream world. This grounded yet surreal approach places it in the same thematic realm as metaphorical animated journeys like Inside Out, but with a distinct focus on sibling cooperation and the acceptance of life's inherent imperfections. Before its release on Netflix in mid-November, the movie generated significant hype as a major awards contender for the streaming service. Critics and audiences were particularly excited about the collaboration between former Pixar talent and the high-quality animation standards associated with the Spider-Verse team. Expectations were high for a film that could balance zany dream logic with a sophisticated and moving narrative about domestic strife, making it one of the most anticipated original animated features of the year. Story and pacing. The plot of In Your Dreams is a deeply personal and emotionally resonant journey that manages to ground its high-concept fantasy in a very relatable domestic struggle. By focusing on Stevie's desperate attempt to use the dream world to fix her parents' crumbling marriage, the film creates high stakes that feel both urgent and heartbreakingly sincere. The narrative logic holds up well as it establishes clear rules for the dreamscape, where every surreal element acts as a metaphor for the siblings' real-world anxieties and memories. In terms of pacing, the movie moves with a purposeful energy that keeps the viewer hooked from the opening sequence to the final frame. At a tight 90 minutes, it avoids the common pitfall of overstaying its welcome or getting bogged down in unnecessary subplots. While some critics found the third act to be a bit crowded with lore and shifting emotional beats, the overall momentum remains steady, ensuring that the transition from whimsical adventure to poignant drama feels earned rather than rushed. Performances and characters. The voice cast is led by a standout performance from Jolie Hoang-Rappaport as Stevie, who perfectly captures the high-strung perfectionism of a girl trying to carry the weight of her family on her shoulders. Simu Liu and Cristin Milioti bring a refreshing naturalism to the roles of the parents, providing a grounded counterpoint to the more eccentric characters the children meet in their sleep. Their ability to convey deep affection despite their characters' obvious marital strain makes the central conflict feel authentic and avoids making either parent a villain. Craig Robinson nearly steals the show as Baloney Tony, providing much-needed comedic relief with his signature deadpan delivery and infectious energy. His character serves as a vital bridge between the siblings, and his chemistry with Elias Janssen's Elliot adds a layer of warmth to the adventure. The characters are well developed and believable, specifically in how Stevie and Elliot evolve from bickering rivals to a unified front, showcasing a realistic sibling dynamic that many viewers will recognize from their own lives. See visuals and cinematography. The visual language of the film is a masterclass in using color and texture to differentiate between reality and the subconscious. In the waking world, the palette is muted and grounded with a tactile feel that emphasizes the weight of the family situation. Once the children enter the dream world, however, the screen explodes with vibrant saturated colors and imaginative set designs like the craft-inspired breakfast town, which looks like it was built from a child's memories of popsicle sticks and milk cartons. Standout visual moments include the M.C. Escher-inspired Sandman's castle, where gravity-shifting stairs and shifting perspectives create a sense of wonder and disorientation. The cinematography effectively uses light and shadow to heighten the mood, particularly during the nightmare sequences where the colors drain away to create a chilling atmosphere. The hybrid animation style during an anime sequence also provides a memorable stylistic break that showcases the versatility of the production team at Sony Pictures Imageworks. Sound and music. John Debney's musical score acts as the emotional heartbeat of the film, subtly underscoring the tension of the real world and the whimsy of the dreamscape. The soundtrack is particularly clever in its use of needle drops, featuring recognizable hits like Sweet Dreams by the Eurythmics and a cover of Mr. Sandman that fits the film's themes perfectly. These musical choices tap into a sense of nostalgia that appeals to adult viewers while remaining catchy enough to keep younger audiences engaged throughout the journey. The sound design plays a crucial role in world building, especially in how it distinguishes the various dream realms. From the crunching sand in the Sandman's domain to the atmospheric storms surrounding Night Mara, the audio landscape is rich and immersive. These sonic details help to sell the physical reality of the dream world, making the surreal environments feel tangible and lived in. The use of a Metallica sample for a nightmare sequence is a particularly bold and effective choice that adds a modern edge to the traditional orchestral score. Themes and emotional impact. At its core, In Your Dreams is a sophisticated exploration of the fact that life is messy and perfection is often a mirage. It tackles heavy themes like parental separation and the loss of childhood innocence without ever feeling overly bleak or cynical. The movie challenges the idea that children can or should fix their parents' problems, instead offering a powerful message about the importance of facing reality and finding strength in one another during times of unavoidable change. The emotional impact of the film is significant and likely to linger long after the credits roll, especially for those who have experienced family upheaval. The ending is notably grounded and honest, refusing to offer a magical solution to complex human relationships. Instead, it emphasizes the value of communication and the idea that while families might change, the bond between parents and children remains constant. This nuanced approach makes it a rare family film that respects the emotional intelligence of its audience. Unique observations. An interesting production fact is that director Alex Wu drew heavily from his own childhood memories, even incorporating personal details like the opening scene of hearing parents argue and the concept of Baloney Tony. Interestingly, the team consulted with Guillermo del Toro during early screenings, and he famously told Wu that he essentially was the character of Stevie. This personal connection shines through in the film's sincerity and its specific focus on the burdens placed on eldest siblings. When compared to similar movies like Inside Out or Little Nemo Adventures in Slumberland, this film stands out for its specific focus on the sibling relationship as the primary driver of the plot. My personal reaction to the film was one of unexpected movedness by the realistic portrayal of how kids perceive adult conflicts through a distorted but deeply felt lens. It serves as a reminder that even the most fantastical adventures are often just a way for us to process the very real challenges we face when we are wide awake. Behind the animation of In Your Dreams. This video features director Alex Wu and the main cast discussing the personal inspirations and technical artistry behind the film's unique dream worlds. In Your Dreams is a definitive must-watch that earns a strong 9 out of 10 stars for its rare combination of visual audacity and emotional maturity. This film is a masterpiece of modern animation that succeeds by treating its young audience with respect while providing enough depth and wit to captivate adults. It stands as one of the most creatively inspired entries in the Netflix animation catalog, delivering a story that is as intellectually stimulating as it is beautiful to behold. The movie is an ideal choice for fans of Pixar-style storytelling who appreciate narratives that tackle complex real-world issues through a lens of high fantasy and metaphor. Families looking for a film that sparks meaningful conversation, and viewers who enjoy surreal imaginative world-building will find it deeply rewarding. However, those seeking a traditional fairy tale with a neatly tied happy ending or viewers who prefer mindless slapstick humor without emotional weight may find the mature themes of parental separation and the grounded conclusion a bit too heavy for their taste. So is In Your Dreams 2025 destined for your golden frame, or is it a dream you would rather forget? We want to hear your thoughts, so please share your final verdict in the comments below. If you are looking for another emotional journey through the human mind that balances whimsy with heavy themes, your next watch should definitely be the Pixar masterpiece Inside Out 2. Make sure to subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell for more deep dives and honest movie reviews every single week.